and then I have to get a little more aggressive. So let's just say my younger son threw a ball at your head, and that talk didn't work, and he's laughing at you. How would you act?
I would definitely get a lot more firmer in my voice. I would probably go with you do not need to be throwing balls at my head. I don't think this is appropriate at all, and I don't think that laughing is a good resort because I'm not smiling.
Okay, and now let's just say after saying that he giggles more. Like that did not do the trick. What happens then?
I would probably confine him to his room for not a long time, probably about 5 minutes, and I'll check on him every now and then, and I'll see if he is ready to apologize. And when he's ready to apologize, I will sit down with him, and I will let him apologize. And when he apologizes, I will let him continue with his day.
Okay, and because I've been in this situation before, and I actually did not know how to handle it, let's just say you open up the door to see if he's ready to apologize, and yet he throws another ball at your face.
Then I would tell him that I was going to give him every single time that he disrespects the babysitter. I would add time onto his timeout so he could have time to think about what he did.
Okay, and so now, what I've been talking about with my counselor, she's very, very good and like tries to give me all these different tips that would actually help with the kids if they're misbehaving and whatever. And one of the things she actually recommended, for the reprimanding, got those words confused, is if the kid is acting up and we give him a firm spank on the buttocks. Are you fine with that? Have you ever done that before?
I did that once, and that was from the parents. They offered. Well, let's just say the parents told me before they took me a step outside, and they said if Jimmy did misbehave, you are available for that option to give him a spanking.
Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are your spankings?
Mine are about a 2 to a 3. They're not bad at all, just to give the kid a little firm warning that I'm not playing around. And if the kid does continue to disrespect, I would go to around a 4.
Okay, and would you go any higher than an 8?
No, I would not go any higher than an 8.
Okay, that is good because I'm just making sure. Now, and another thing is with one of the tools, she recommended to use something that the kids would indeed be afraid of. When I was growing up, it was my mother's backhand. But what she recommended is that we purchased a wooden spoon. So would you be comfortable using that if they were acting up instead of spanking them with your hand? Using the wooden spoon is actually a lot cleaner.
I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on the what the child does. I usually don't.
What if the child took a permanent marker to the wall?
Then yes, I would do that.
Okay, and how hard would you spank with the wooden spoon?
It really wouldn't be. It wouldn't be over a 5 because I feel like a wooden spoon is way harder than a hand would be. So I would go a little bit.
Is it? Now that you said it, it makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, and now let's just say, for argument's sake, that if we did give you permission to go up to an 8, just in case, because he has our youngest son has actually bitten people before. Would you use that permission to go up to an 8, or what is your process with dealing with out of control kids where you just need to go up to an 8?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's just say you're babysitting and my son bites your finger and you're bleeding, and I gave you permission prior to go up to an 8 with the wooden spoon. Would you, with my permission?
I mean, it would maybe be a hand thing. For biting of the finger, I would not hit him with a spoon.
Okay. What would have to be done then to get to the 8 with the wooden spoon in your eyes? What would deserve an 8?
What would deserve an 8? I would say if he slapped, let's say he slapped somebody, or he pulled his sister, brother, I'm not sure what your kids' genders are, but let's say they pulled someone's hair, or like really hard that the child started crying, or a really hard slap to the face where the child's face was red, or something, that would actually physically hurt a child.
You think that would deserve an 8?
I mean, it really depends on how hard the child hits the other child.
If it was a full punch and the other child fell down a flight of stairs.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I understand. And with all our talks that we've had with our kid, our oldest daughter has actually had problems with like language and cussing. And what would you do if, let's just say, my oldest daughter Michelle called you the N-word? That is a situation that I have had to deal with.
I would probably confine her to her room. I wouldn't be too harsh because I'm not sure if you're. Well, I bet you've talked to your daughter about the good and the bad things.
Yes, I've taught her the nice and bad way to say the N-word. Yes.
Okay. Then I would probably give her maybe a spanking. Depending on
how hard? How hard would the spanking be?
Probably like from a 1 to 10, I would do around a 6 or a 5.
Okay. And what if when you did that, she continued to call you that word?
Then probably I would go up to an 8. Or
okay, and a timeout. And let's just say, for argument's sake, just to see, depending on different situations, if I gave you permission to go up to a 10, and she continued to call you that, would you go up to a 10?
No, I've never gone up to a 10, and I don't want kids to be afraid of their babysitter. I would never go up to a 10. I would probably just confine them to them.
I honestly don't think that she would be afraid of you. I just think that she would just need the proper dealing with, and if she's still saying it, then what the counselor recommended is that we do go up to a 10. So I'm just saying if that's what you agree with, if you would do that also, with my permission.
Usually never do that. Kids usually never do that around me, so
But I'm just saying if it happened, because like we've had 5 different situations in the last 2 months with her saying that, so it could be a very common scenario that you face. So I'm just trying to see.
If it continues a lot, then maybe, but I don't feel the need to.
Gotcha. And are you allergic to any ice cream, peanuts, or wiffle bats?
No, I'm not allergic to anything.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll just talk to my wife when she gets home, and we'll kind of go over things. Oh, also, are you allergic to pets?
No, I have 4 dogs and 2 cats.
Yeah. Okay. So have you dealt with an orangutan at all?
An orangutan?
Yes, we have 2 that are in our basement. You wouldn't have to come into contact with it, but I wasn't sure if you were an animal lover and have had experience. It doesn't really matter, but I was just checking.
No, I am not allergic to an orangutan.
Have you ever dealt with one before?
I was at a petting zoo one time with one of the families, and I got to handle an orangutan, but yes, I got to hold one.
Okay, and if you would be comfortable doing that, let's just say that the orangutan starts acting up, would you use the wooden spoon?
On the monkey?
On the orangutan.
No, I'm not really sure. I don't really spank monkeys, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, I was just checking. So, like I said, I'll talk to my wife when she gets home, and she will actually be making the calls. There's 2 other babysitters I need to call. But it was great talking to you, and hopefully you hear from her soon.
All right, thank you. Just give me a call back at any time.
Okay, goodbye.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion from the look in your eyes. but that love falls apart. Your little piece of heaven turns to dawn. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are all lost in the tide. Yeah, they're swept away, and nothing is what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dreams. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him and there are voices that want to be heard. So much to mention, but you can't find the words. The scent of magic, the beauty that's been. When I was wilder than the wind. Listen to your heart. Take a listen when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Take a listen. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before. Oh, listen to your heart. Take a listen when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Take a listen. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before.
What a beautiful track as we hear from Roxette this Tuesday morning as she brings you Listen to Your Heart. And you're tuned in to Storm FM with your host DJ Ty live here on Spreaker.com. And if you have only just joined us, thank you for tuning in and welcome to the programme. A very good morning to each and every one of you worldwide. My time with you this morning will shortly be coming to an end. So I hope all of you have enjoyed winding down with me. Joining us on the programme next, we will be hearing from the beautiful Chantel as she brings you T-shirt. And stick around, guys, as a little bit of the classic old school Rolling Stones will also be joining us with Angie. And also we will be hearing from the beautiful Rihanna as she brings you Hard featuring Jeezy. Lock it on to Storm FM, your number one station for more music variety. It is 12:29 AM Greenwich Mean Time.
Trying to decide if I really wanna go out tonight. I never used to go out without you. Not sure I remember how to. Gonna be late, but all my girls gon' have to wait. Cause don't know if I like my outfit. I tried everything in my closet.